My name is Mbiko Nxumalo. I'm the director at Sign Language Interpreter Trust. At Sign Language Interpreter Trust, we are the voice and the ear of the deaf. And currently, we are running a program called Amplifying Deaf Performances through trained sign language interpreters. In this program, we are training 20 interpreters to support an all-deaf drama group and other deaf artists as they do their performances. The program started last year with the enrollment and recruitment of 20 students, and those 20 students have gone through the theory part of interpreting that involves the ethics and other theory aspects of the training. This year, we are now doing the practical aspect where we are taking them to the place. Like today, the Deaf Arts National group was having a performance, and the interpreters were there voicing the performances so that people would understand and hear what they were saying. So this is the program that we are running, courtesy of sponsorship from Culture Fund Zimbabwe. They were the European delegation to Zimbabwe. Those are sponsoring the program so that we amplify the deaf performances. And tomorrow we will be at NAMA doing the same as the presentations are being made. So it's actually filling a gap that has been there in the interpreting fraternity, especially when we look at the arts. And the gap is still there because there are a lot of groups that are supposed to be interpreted for, and we are looking at these 20 students of actually filling that gap. But as we said when we were launching this program, we would actually look to have more interpreters because the need, the demand is huge out there. So in today's meeting, all those points were raised that the deaf have got talent because we did comedy in sign language. There were dramas that were done, music, dance in sign language. All those, they need to be interpreted and translated into spoken languages so that everyone can benefit. So this is the program that we are running, and we are still training them. We are looking forward to them completing the program in the coming few months so that they will be ready to work out in the field. In this program, the Deaf Drama Club is touring the whole of Zimbabwe with their play of celebrating deaf culture. And as Sign Language Interpreter Trust, we are supporting them. We have realized that there is still a need for more awareness on these issues because we found that they are not being invited to most of the functions that happen where they are supposed to be performing, and also as interpreters we are supposed to be interpreting. So there is still that gap in the market. We are just a drop in the ocean, and we are looking forward to having more interpreters in the program. And the challenges, they are still there, especially on the awareness. We're talking today about the deaf community not knowing their rights, not because of their fault, but because those rights are not in sign language. So a Sign Language Interpreter Trust is on us now to translate those documents from written to sign language so that the deaf are aware of their rights. And then as service providers also, service providers are not fulfilling their role in that they are not funding, they are not paying. We gave an example of a ramp that to actually build a ramp, you don't collect money from people who are using wheelchairs. On the same token, if you are providing a sign language interpreter for the function, it is the service provider who should pay. So there is still that gap that needs to be filled. So more awareness is needed on that field, but the two programs are still running to cover that gap. And next month, the group will be going to Bearbridge, and the interpreters are actually traveling with them. And from Bearbridge to Gweru, we will be traveling with them, trying to raise awareness on these issues that we are talking about. One of the founding principles as a trust is to provide sign language interpreting legal, medical, educational, and business settings. Well, when it comes to that aspect, you'll find that when deaf people go to hospital, there is an interpreter. When they go to court, there is an interpreter. We sort of think that those are emergencies. That's when most of the thrust is on. But there is the social life of everything, where we talk of music, dance, theater, where we talk of weddings and some other aspects of social life. That gap has been there, and as a trust, we are trying to direct it. That is why, through Culture Fund Creative Actions 2 and the European delegation to Zimbabwe, we got this funding to focus on training theater interpreters who will be able to interpret music, drama for the social life of the deaf people. It has actually helped because when we started this program last year, we had a deaf couple in Bedbridge who were getting married, and they also requested those services. We went in there and interpreted everything that was happening, including music, dance, and drama. And there was a deaf couple here in Bulawayo also who was getting married. They also benefited from this. So you see, the program is even reaching the social elements of deaf people. It's covering everywhere. In the past, we used to focus on medical, legal, the emergency type of interpreting. This time we're shifting the focus now to social aspect of life, where we look at music, dance, and drama. So the program is trying to cover that gap, and in that gap there is a very big gap which is there, and we are slowly covering it. We would look for and appeal for more funding to do similar programs in other cities so that we cover the whole of Zimbabwe.